It's time for some football here on the 2K Sports Network. Presenting to you from Cougar Park. Playing in their own stadium, we've got the Cougars. They're facing off against the Birds. I'm Dan Stevens, and joining me, as always, is Peter O'Keefe. Okay, Peter, let's review the lineups in today's game.
John Elway and Fred Bolitnikoff get it done for the Birds. What a quarterback and what a receiver. This is not some regular collection of so-so talent. This is as good as it gets. But it's just as impressive on the other side. James Lofton and Thurman Thomas lead the charge for the Cougars. These two players give the offense a lot of options. You need to account for both of them on defense, and that means rock, paper, oh darn, they just lit you up for 6.
Thank you, Peter. They're at the coin toss. Let's go down there.
All right, James.
This should be fun.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
We'll take heads.
Heads it is.
We'll take the ball.
The Birds have won the toss and select to receive.
Epstein boots it downfield, and we're underway. Meggett fields it way back at the 6. Tackled at the 30. How about this weather, Peter?
Well, we've got a few snowflakes falling, and it's cold out there, but the snow itself can't be considered too much of a factor at this point.
Peter, thank you. The Birds will begin the drive at their own 30-yard line.
The Birds, 30-yard line.
Bolitnikoff catches it over the middle and tries to get free. Chased down at the 40.
Gain of 10 yards on the play. First down, Birds. First and 10.
Down. 6.
Sandoval dropped the quarterback like a sacked lunch behind the line. It's going to cost him a few.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, though, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Pryor has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete.
Irving Pryor almost brought that baby in, but it was just off his fingers.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
We can't stop him here. We got problems.
Third and 13 from the Birds, 37 yards.
Elway throws a heater, and it's complete to the 44. Eventually tackled at the 46. That will bring up first down.
Troy Drayton had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
Ooh, that guy was rumbling.
Ooh.
Ha! He's not exactly fleet of foot, you know, but on that last play, he spun his wheels and really dug in for those extra yards.
And when you barrel down the field like a Mack truck, you don't need to be fleet of foot.
Pryor makes it right sideline and gets past the markers for a first down.
John Elway made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, 10 yards to go.
34 yards.
telling me? I can't feel my feet, man.
Second and 4.
Down. Set.
Meggett gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down.
Central McCullum made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far.
Third and 8. Ball at the 25 yards.
Meggett gets the call. Heads out right.
Dave Meggett got a little help from his friends on that play, Dan. They gave him the space he needed to make the play. Great blocking up front.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the first, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, third and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
Meggett carries it for a third time in a row and gains about 3 yards.
He picks up 3 on the play. Ball with the tackle.
Okay, let's run. Triple 50H screen weak. Break.
Second and 7. Ball at the 21-yard line.
Down. Set.
Dave Meggett made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
A decent play, and they'll now face third and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Great tag from this one, and they convert on third down.
Troy Drayton made the grab as the coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Down. Set.
Elway lofts this one out to the left, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete. Wait a minute, we have a flag down on the plate. Let's get the call from the field.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 90, defense, half the distance to the goal. Repeat, first down.
Julius McCarthy had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
First and goal from your Cougars.
Oh, watch the tight end here. He might find a spot in the end zone and look for the strike.
Meggett makes a nice catch, and he's in for the score.
Last pass was complete to Meggett.
This is a nice run here, and when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Barber is back for the point after. McGee on the hold.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
The point is good.
Don't get down, guys. This is nothing.
Nothing. When we get the lead, let's get back out there and crack some heads.
The Birds to pick up. Thomas deep to receive.
Barber kicks it away. Thomas catches it at the 10. To the 31.
Thurman Thomas with the right-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
This is the call. Gun, split spread, weak draw. All out here. Right.
First and 10 from the Cougars.
Reese tackles him for a short loss.
Justin Reese read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
Sit.
Thomas will get the carry on second down and picks up a couple.
Thomas with the carry. He picks up 2 yards on the play. Anderson credited with the tackle.
Third down, empty backfield.
Ball at the 32-yard line.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Dawson throws a big rainbow here, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Fred Marion turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Lindstrom lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Lindstrom takes the long snap and punts it away. Meggett fields the punt at the 29. Tackled hard at the 32.
For a gain of 3 on the play. Ball will be placed on 32-yard line.
The Birds got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 32-yard line. Elway throws a heater right sideline. Made at 37, knocked out of bounds at the 42.
Jay Morales makes a great stop here, denying him another set of downs. It's worth another look. Yep, he managed to force out before the marker. Nice play.
Peter, they gave up a bundle and allow a second and short situation.
Yep, the offense holds all the cards now.
Inches from the Birds' 32-yard line.
Down. Sit.
Picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First and 10 from the Birds' 43-yard line.
Down. Sit.
McCarthy tackles him for a short loss.
Julius McCarthy read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far.
Second and 10.
Down. Sit.
This ain't a good day to run the ball. Rip, watch the back. Watch the
Meggett kicks it off the toss and will end up losing a bunch here.
Mike Golick would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
Listen up. We got bunch 50, Z deep post. Focus on this one. Break.
Third and 13 from the Birds' 39-yard line.
Down. Sit.
I said, don't run it in my house.
Elway zips it to the inside line and caught. Well short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down.
Bucky Bear brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They stopped them cold. Fourth coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Lavella is deep to receive.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go.
Guy gets the ball and punts it away. Lavelli takes it at the 18. Tackled at the 20.
Dante Lavelli didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Cougars stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Dawson unloads this one to the left, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Intended for John.
Fred Marion is all over this play, decisively knocking away the pass.
Miss Manners, I don't think, would approve of him cutting in so rudely like that.
What is he supposed to say? May I please bat away this ball?
Absolutely. That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
Second down from the eye.
Watch the counter.
Thomas takes the handoff and passes the line. Stop at the 27.
Thurman Thomas played it smart back there by following his blockers, and that allowed him to make some good yards.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
3rd and 3 from your Cougars, 27-yard.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
Thomas off the toss and picks up the first down. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Birds are out in front, 7-0.
Your Cougars, 0.
Right.
1st and 10 from your Cougars, 31-yard.
Down. Sit.
Round two, BD. Round two.
Carroll tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Mike Carroll came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Second down, tight end to the
2nd and
left.
10 from your Cougars, 31-yard.
They're going air. They're going air. I see flag. Red, guy.
Dawson throws this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 41.
Len Dawson threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
1st and 10. Ball at the 43-yard.
Down. Sit.
Thomas takes it off the toss, runs into traffic. McCleskey tackles him for a short loss.
Antoine McCleskey got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty
2nd and
good
10.
call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Thomas will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Mike Carroll read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a
3rd
row.
and 10. Ball at the 42-yard.
Down. Sit.
Stop the run, y'all.
Lavelli grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Dante Lavelli using man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
They go for the deep one again in the second, and finally, it hits its mark.
Downfield passing is an art form most teams have a hard time mastering. We'll see if they can make a bigger statement now after that last completion.
You better tell your boys up front to start blocking me.
Greg Cragen sacks the quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead.
You don't have to run sideline to sideline, because ain't nothing coming up the middle.
The fastball over the middle, and he picks up 9.
Dante Lavelli drew 3 men around him, but was still able to make the catch. That's just criminal.
Good pickup, and they'll need another one just like that to convert this 3rd and long. Can they do it, Peter?
Well, maybe. We'll find out soon.
We gonna be in your face all day.
Zed.
Leopard, empty.
Dawson puts his arm into this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Antoine McCleskey turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
Lindstrom gets ready to punt it away.
Is deep to receive.
Let's block the punt. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Lindstrom takes the snap and kicks a short one. Meggett fields the short punt at the 12. Tackled at the 15.
Dave Meggett got sandbagged before he hardly got anywhere on that run back, but the kick was so bad it still gave his offense a nice starting point.
The Birds had their last drive stalled at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 15-yard line. Elway rifles it out left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Brian Bosworth turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
Down. Sit. Listen up. Red. 34. Switch. Black. 22.
Wilcox tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Solomon Wilkins couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
3rd and 10. Birds, 15 yards.
Elway lets it go here, and it's intercepted. Runs out at the 28.
Where did he come from?
The Cougars are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. Thomas will get the first down and rambles for about 5.
Thomas with the catch. He picks up 5 on the play. McCluskey with the tackle.
Watch out for the
Second
play
and 4
action!
from the Birds. 23-yard.
Down! Switch! Black! 68! Switch! Black! 79!
Dawson throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball at the 26, dragged down at the 18.
Thurman Thomas made an excellent grab back there and then tacked a few more on. Great effort.
He just couldn't get cranked up coming out of the tunnel, waiting until the second quarter to make his first pass.
And you know, that's a big confidence builder, Dan. Now he should be able to settle into his game and contribute.
Thomas takes it for his 8th carry. Takes it upfield, popped hard at the 13.
Gain of 5 on the play. Marion with the tackle. Second and 4.
Dawson throws this one right sideline. The catch is made at the 12. Knocked out of bounds at the 5. It'll be first and goal.
Julius McCarthy threw his man out like a bad apple, but he had already got the first, so how do you like them apples?
They're unable to hold them back on second down, and that'll move the change.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, Dan. You want to force them into third down situations.
First down, one man back. Thomas catches it left sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Thurman Thomas had all the time in the world on this play, Dan. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Well, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
Your Cougars to kick off. Megan deep to receive.
Epstein boots it away. Meggett fields the kickoff at the 13. Down at the 41.
Running back for a gain of 28 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around the 41-yard line.
Dave Meggett benefits from a kick that's a little on the short side. Grabs it and takes off running. Missed tackle here, a block there, pepper it all with speed. You have one tasty return recipe.
The Birds were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 41-yard line.
Dave Meggett is wide open on that play. Makes you wonder if the defensive coordinator wants to keep his job or not.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
From the Birds, 44-yard line.
Down! Sit!
Watch the pass! Here it comes! Watch the throw! Watch the throw!
Morales hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Jay Morales kept very close tabs on his man there.
So that pass had little chance of finding the intended receiver.
No, not with coverage like that. He was close enough to tell whether he shaved with a straight razor or electric this morning.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Elway throws a bullet and it's complete at the 45, eventually down at the 45. It will be first down.
John Elway made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 87 yards and 1 touchdown.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
The quarterback ain't even gonna look your way. Single back.
Megan gets the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 45. We have a flag on the plate. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 90, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Mike Golick was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First and 5 from the Cougars, 40-yard.
Down. Check. Goal. 21. Check. Goal.
Simmons tackles in for a short loss.
Brad Simmons read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They halt this play behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a second down.
From the Birds, 41-yard.
Down. 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bryant makes the catch on the right sideline and is past the first with daylight. Touchdown.
Last pass was complete to Fryer.
Irving Fryer is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
They've really been working that right side. He keeps popping open and they keep throwing it to him.
Well, Dan, the defense has to give up something, but this guy may force them to change strategies sooner than later.
Is back for the point after. McGee will hold the kick.
Now the extra point, and it's good.
The point is good. The Birds are kicking off. Thomas deep to receive.
Barber kicks it away. Thomas catches it back at the 9. Dragged down at the 29.
Thurman Thomas tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Cougars comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Dawson tips it to the left sideline, hits the shot at the 35, eventually runs out of bounds at the 43. It will be first down.
James Lofton goes to the outside here and picks up some good yardage. It's worth a second look. Nice gain, past the marker and out of bounds. That's a great play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down from the shotgun. First down, 10 yards to go.
43 yards.
for about 5.
Thomas with the pick. The pick up a 5 on the play. Anderson credited with the tackle.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
From the Birds, 32-yard line.
Down! Sit!
Thomas gains 3 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. Dawson throws a bullet to the flat. Out at the 31. First down, just a single receiver on the field. Diedrich snags the dart right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Malefu Diedrich had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly.
Down! Sit!
I got Ivan!
Dawson throws a high, long one to the right, and it's caught for the score.
Pass complete to Jones.
Brent Jones has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
That touchdown will cut it close, Peter.
That was a big play. Way to stay in the game.
Epstein back to point
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Your Cougars are set for the kickoff. Meggett deep to receive.
Epstein kicks it away. Meggett catches it at the 10. Tackled at the 30.
Dave Meggett got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
Close around the 30-yard line.
The Birds take the field with the clock
and
at
10.
30.
From the Birds, 30-yard line.
What's the plan? What's the plan? Red, red. Empty, empty.
This one will fall incomplete.
Curry Redmond had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today?
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get it turned around.
Second and 10.
Down! Sit!
Block left, block left. Hey, I got 2 over here.
Elway rifles it out left side, and the reception's made at the 36. Third down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Sit!
Meggett loses 2, and that brings up 4th down. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
Let's take a look at our halftime stats, and boy, oh boy, the numbers look pretty even right across the board. The Cougars, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Meggett did his part by getting himself open on this one. A 4-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Birds strike first and go up by 7. Later on in the second quarter, Dawson went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Midway through the second, the Birds leading by 7. Morales would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Cougars still middle of the second. Thomas did his part by getting himself open on this one. A 5-yard touchdown for the home team. Game tied 7-all. Elway is going to get this one out to his wide receiver, and it works like a charm. A 41-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Cougars still late in the half. The ball at the 24. Dawson would find his target on this one. A 23-yard touchdown for the home team. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Cougars are keeping it evened up. We're tied 14-all.
All right, good work, partner.
The Cougars get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Let's go down to the field. Barber boots the second half kickoff away. Thomas fields the second half kickoff at the 12. Brought down at the 33.
Thurman Thomas took the bite-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
Ball will be placed around
The Cougars passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their 33-yard line. Lavelli catches it over the middle. Is at the 40, brought down at the 41.
Dante Lavelli made the catch back there, but then worked for a few extra yards on top of that. Great effort.
It takes a lot of courage to make your living over the middle, I'll tell you, but we've seen him there several times today.
Yeah, that's a guy who's willing to sacrifice his body to make his quarterback look good.
Thomas has his number called on second down and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
no gain.
Thurman Thomas stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short.
42-yard.
Called on third down and barely picks up the first down.
Thurman Thomas played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Well, Peter, a pretty nice job there converting on third down.
Yeah, didn't get a lot, but didn't need to. Good job.
First down with the tight end right. Dawson throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 40, pushed out at the 48.
Thurman Thomas got the defense all turned around with his turnaround move. They couldn't get to it.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Second and 5. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Picks up about 2 and
Anderson with the tackle.
This kind of pickup should be no problem for us.
3rd and 3. Ball at the 50-yard line.
Down! Set!
I said, no running in my house.
Thomas takes it off the toss and runs into traffic, hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. It'll be 4th down.
John Anderson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Lindstrom gets ready to punt it away. Lindstrom takes the snap and punts it away. Meggett fields the punt at the 13. Tackled at the 15.
Dave Meggett got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Birds will start this drive all the way back at their own 15-yard line.
Down! Set!
Elway throws a big rainbow here, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Central McCullum anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Down! Set!
Meggett takes the handoff and searches for a hole.
Mike Golick got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
This is what we're gonna do. Gun, straight 50 AZ cross. Let's make it count. Break!
3rd and 10 from the Birds, 14-yard line.
Down! Set!
There ain't no comeback plan for you.
Elway sings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Frank Hubbard was all thumbs. That one bounced right out of the mitts.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Guy lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Guy gets the ball and punts it away. Lavelli hauls it in at the 44. Tackled at the 50.
Dante Lavelli got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Cougars start this one on the center logo at the 50-yard line.
Down! Set! Check! Great! 44!
Dawson just rifles this one, and the completion is good for 6.
Dante Lavelli
Easily overcomes the double coverage to nab the football. Perfect synchronization by the quarterback and the receiver. Way to get open.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
89! Hyena! Red! 45!
Thomas carries it for the 56th time and will end up losing a bunch here.
Kabir Carson read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They force that one backwards, and that's going to make this 3rd down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long.
Hope you want extra pass today. Luke, gun.
Dawson throws the pass, and it's complete at the 23. Touchdown!
Cougars. The last pass was complete to Belly.
Dante Lavelli is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Epstein back to the point after. Milton on the hold.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
60-minute game. We're in this to the end. That's right. No need to panic, fellas.
Your Cougars are kicking off. Megan, deep to receive.
Epstein kicks it off. Meggett fields the kickoff at the 7. Touchdown at the 28.
Dave Meggett got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
Placed around the 28-yard line.
The Birds come out and find themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 28-yard line. Hartwig takes the hit in the backfield at the 25. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 92, defense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Tony Tolbert was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
First and 5.
Down. Set.
Good! Good! Here comes the screen!
Meggett takes his 10th carry of the game and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down.
On the play. Second and 4.
Let's all play
from
heads up
the
right here.
Birds. 34-yard line.
Down. Set.
Hartwig tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jim Hartwig anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
Third and 4. Birds. 34-yard line.
Elway tips it to the left side, and the reception's made at the 39. Finally gets out of bounds at the 44.
10 yards.
John Elway
Made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 145 yards and 1 interception.
First and 10 from the Birds. 44-yard line.
Meggett takes this one way out left and chews up about 4 on the play.
A pickup of 4 yards on the play. Wilcox credited with the tackle.
Second down, 3 wideouts
Second
in the
and 6.
game. Makes the pass, and it's cut to the 48. Tackled at the 45. First down.
Victor Williamson had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
The short game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
Down.
Watch the pass. Here it goes.
Switch.
Watch the throw. Watch the throw.
22. Switch. Flag. 68.
Watch the back.
Simmons tips it away in the coverage, incomplete.
Brad Simmons turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Let's go.
Second and 10 from the Birds. 45-yard line.
Down. Sit.
Back up a bit, Nick. Back up a bit.
79. Switch.
Maggett has his number called on second down, and it's just past the line, but not by much before being brought down.
Tackle made by Simmons. No gain on the play.
No, no, no.
Third and
Not
9
today.
from
No, sir.
the Birds. 45-yard line.
When you come back, all you gonna see is
McCollum hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
The Bucky Bear closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down.
I'm better than you. I'm better than you.
Guy takes the long snap and punts it away. Lavelli makes a fair
No
catch
return on
at
play.
the
Ball
11.
is spotted at the 12-yard line.
The Cougars will start a drive with the lead for the first time this game. Will begin at their own 12-yard line. Dede makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Credited with
Malefu
tackle.
Diedrich saw that he was singled out there and did just enough in that pattern to gain separation and haul that one in.
Whoa, this is a nice surprise. The coaches have made him involved,
Second and 7
resulting in yet
from
another
the
catch.
Cougars.
Yeah, working your runner into the throwing scheme poses huge matchup problems for the defense, and you saw it there.
Second down with 2 tight ends to the right. Thomas gets the handoff and heads left. Finally stopped at the 40. First down.
25 on the play. First down.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
A big run there. And, you know, that's the first time he's really broken out all game, Peter. He was definitely held in check in the first half.
Yeah, but he's busted loose in a major way.
Thomas gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Gain of 3 on the play. Anderson with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 43-yard line.
Down. Sit.
Dawson floats this one out to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Mike Carroll anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their 5th batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the path of the throw the minute the quarterback winds up.
Third down, 7 yards to go.
Down.
Lofton catches the heater left sideline, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
James Lofton
Ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
Peter, they couldn't get the last few yards they wanted, and now it is 4th down.
Boy, a good call, but as you said, they just couldn't get the last few yards they needed.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Cougars are out in front, 21-14.
Your Cougars, 21.
How about blocking this thing? Come on, let's swarm this guy.
Your Cougars are back to punt. Megan is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Lindstrom gets the ball and punts it away. Meggett fields the punt at the 7. Popped hard at the 22.
Dave Meggett didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Birds will start the drive at their own 22-yard line.
22-yard.
Bolitnikov tries to get free. Finally dropped at the 35.
13 on the play. 1st down.
Fred Bolitnikov is wondering if he slipped into the twilight zone or something because the coverage is in another dimension. Oh, sad recognition by the defense. Somebody has got to step up on that side of the ball.
That was exactly what the offense wanted. Good job not to even let it get to 3rd down.
He was still short of the yardage marker when he received that ball, but his legs and determination got him the first.
1st down from the shotgun. Elway unloads this one to the left, and it's bobbled and dropped, incomplete.
Fred Bolitnikov had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Wow, you don't see that very often. His first drop of the game.
Well, Dan, usually he's Mr. Dependable out there, and you have to wonder if he heard some footsteps.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line.
Stop at the 44. Bear with the tackle. 4th down coming up.
The Bucky Bear shut down the ball carrier just before he got to the markers. A good game, but not good enough.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making them think twice before going his direction.
Guy lines up for the punt. Guy takes the snap and hits a beauty. Let the punt bounce for a touchdown.
Great guy. Saw his kick go squarely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
We have to make a statement on this series.
Showtime.
1st and 10. From your Cougars, 20-yard line.
Down. Sick.
Thomas has his number called on 1st down and will lose about a yard here.
Greg Cragen would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That will be his 4th tackle so far. What do you think of his performance, Peter?
Solid game, Dan. Really carrying his sizable weight out there.
19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sit.
Rip, rip, rip.
incomplete pass.
Third and long, baby. Let's get this ball back.
Third and 11. Ball at the 19-yard line.
Down. Set.
I'm gonna be right by your side.
Gets the sack way back at the 12. That will bring up fourth down.
7 on the play.
Kabir Carson just nails the offense with a huge loss. Watch how he targets the quarterback and then crushes him. Oh, he sacks him way back there. Great play.
He gets the assist, and he now has 1/2 of a sack for the game. Lindstrom lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Did you like it?
Lindstrom takes the long snap and punts it away. Meggett takes it at the 45. Touchdown at the 41.
Dave Meggett didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Birds start this drive with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Set.
Watch the pass. Here it comes. Watch the throw. Watch the throw.
Elway zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Fred Bolitnikoff put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Peter, they cannot seem to connect on the long ball. They've taken some shots there, but nothing is working.
Yeah, their timing is off. They need to go to shorter passes.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
All day. Good, 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 good.
Bolitnikoff catches it left sideline and gets past the markers for a first down.
Pick up a 13 on the play.
John Elway
Doesn't hold anything back with a dynamite toss. Worth another look.
He hits his man cold, way on the other side of the field. Boy, what an arm.
If he's got a receiver anywhere on the football field, he can find him.
Good grab on that play. It didn't go for a whole lot of distance, but it kept the ball moving.
He's doing all right with the short throw, but there's nothing really to write home about.
Down. Set.
Win, win. Win, win. I got two.
The Cougars came down with only a 3-man rush. The protection there was just weak at best.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Bryant passes the fastball over the middle, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
John Elway played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Third down, 4 yards to go. Meggett will get stopped at the line, and that brings up fourth down.
Mike Golick made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
He now has 5 tackles in the game. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
22-yard line. McGee will hold the kick.
Barber kicks from 39 yards out and boots it through. It's good.
Lance Barber has his work cut out for him trying to kick in the snow here. Watch this. Oh, he manages to sail it through. Although with this visibility, somebody ought to tell him that.
The Birds are kicking off. Thomas back for the return.
Barber kicks it away. Thomas catches it back at the 7. Breaks free. Brought down at the 31.
Thurman Thomas got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Cougars have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 31-yard line. Levine is in the pass and is well past the markers for a first down.
Dante Labella is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
He hasn't lost anything here, even into the 4th. That is a well-conditioned athlete.
He definitely put the crunch on the D with solid numbers in every quarter. What a one-man wrecking crew.
Down. 6.
Thomas picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Thurman Thomas had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Down. 6.
Thomas goes right up the middle and chews up about 4 on the play.
Thomas with the carry. He picks up 4 yards on the play. Jones credited with the tackle. Third and 4.
Down. 6.
Don't let him get a range, baby. Don't let him get a range.
Thomas gets the card on third down and gets taken down well short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
John Anderson read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
He's been working hard so far. That's his 8th tackle.
And each one of those 8 left a bruise. That guy can hit.
Lindstrom lines up for the punt. Lindstrom gets the ball and punts it away. Meggett fields the punt at the 11. Stopped at the 15.
You guys don't want to deal with me and the open field.
The Birds take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 15-yard line.
Down. 6.
Elway throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. First down with a split backfield. Biletnikoff makes the catch out to the left, and the big catch is made with daylight in front of him. Touchdown!
Fred Biletnikoff makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Big play to snare that one and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone game and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
Barber is back for the point after. McGee on the hold.
the extra point, and it's
The
good.
extra point is good. The Birds to kick off. Thomas deep to receive.
Barber kicks it away. Thomas fields the kickoff at the 10. Tackled at the 30.
Thurman Thomas made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Cougars haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 30-yard line. Dawson makes the long pass. Complete at the 41, and he's stopped right there. First down.
29 on the play. First down, Cougars.
Len Dawson makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
How many times can this guy blast him downfield? He has been unstoppable today.
Oh, it's like a war zone out there, Dan. The defense is just getting bombed right and left.
Let's give him no chance for 3 here, all right?
First and 10.
Lofton catches the bullet out, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
17 on the play. First down, Cougars.
Len Dawson goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 259 yards and 3 touchdowns.
First down, the clock is now at 1:43. Dawson tosses it down the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jeff Howard came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Down. Set.
Thomas has second down, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Second on the play. Loose with the tackle. Third and 3 from the Birds. 17-yard line.
Thomas loses about 3, and the clock will continue to run. It'll be 4th down.
He loses 3 on the play. Epstein will come in to attempt a field goal from the 20-yard line. Melton on the hold.
Epstein kicks from 37 yards out, and it's good!
Kevin Epstein knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
They stay in this game thanks to that field goal. It's all tied up now.
Ooh, this is getting good.
Are kicking off. Neggett back for the return.
Epstein kicks it away. Neggett takes it at the 12. Brought down at the 29.
Dave Meggett could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Birds start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 28. For a first down. A flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 92, defense. The penalty is declined.
You ain't forgetting anybody today, are you?
Hey, man, I don't play favorites.
Go time.
First and 10 from the Birds, 49-yard line.
Down. Set.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Moving!
Elway throws a heater right side. The Birds take their first time out.
Gain of 15 on the play. First down, Birds.
Frank Hubbard makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
After a previous miscue, he makes a great play, this time staying focused.
Yeah, his drop earlier didn't affect his concentration on that last pass. Really staying with it.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
From your Cougars, 36-yard line.
The Cougars take their first time out.
He picks up 26 yards on the play. First down, Birds.
You could have shaken that block.
Barber is back to attempt a field goal from 10 yards. McGee on the hold.
Barber from 27 yards out, and they take the lead.
Lance Barber knocked in an easy short one for 3 points. You can tell he didn't doubt for a second that he'd made that.
Late in the game, and they take the lead. That was a very big field goal.
As big as they come, Dan.
Barber kicks it away. Thomas catches it back at the 7. Right down at the 30.
Thurman Thomas was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Cougars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 4. Dawson fires this one over the middle, and it's good for a gain of 8. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Dawson went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. A 48-yard touchdown for the home team. Towards the end of the third quarter, the ball at their own 14-yard line. Thomas is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground, and he makes the most of this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Midway through the fourth, the Birds losing by 7. Barber would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. They climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Cougars, still middle of the fourth. Dawson would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. The Cougars leading 21-17. Bolitnikov came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 69-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Birds now have their first lead of the half and go up by 3. After driving 50 yards on 5 plays, Epstein would be called upon with the chance to give his team the lead late in this one, and he would not disappoint. The Cougars connect on the field goal. Coming up on the end of the game tied 24-all. Elway connected with his man on this one, and that's how we'll round this one out. The Birds edge out a win 27-24. Okay, here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
John Elway left no doubt as to why he's one of the greats. Well, the quarterback gets credit when his team succeeds, and he deserves it. He led his team through the air with a big game passing. Just look at those yards. His performance made the difference in this one.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.